Hello guys, this is MaxCov4, and today we'll be looking at something special. It's the Vermont from Company Heroes 3. We'll be looking at all the stuff that they have shown so far, and plus a little bit more. Let's go ahead and start with the base buildings. So if you start with the very first thing, the HQ, your Pioneer Squad, which is a 3-man squad. You can have flamethrowers and minesweepers. You have your Kettenkrad, which is only 160. Pretty much like the Kettenkrad from Panzer Elite in the first game. We can capture territory really quickly, and it's unarmed, but you can upgrade it with the MG34, so it's actually has some defense. Next you have your Goliath, which can be constructed immediately, which is a little crazy, but that's pretty awesome. I guess you could construct them in Company Heroes 1 as well. They are pretty destructive, but they cost 100 munitions. After that you have your tiers of buildings. You have your infantry divisions. There's like all your infantry, grenadiers, HMGs, supports, and your light armored scout cars. Then you have your Luftwaffe Field HQ. Then your construct Panzergrenadier Division CQ, and Panzergrenadier Division, and then there's Panzer Division. So that's your heavier tanks. This one's just like your support and your vehicles. All right, so let's start from the top. Infantry Division CQ. So right off the bat, you have 4 units in here, and you have 2 upgrades. The Advanced Light Mechanized Tactics is required to get the light armored car, and then you also have your medics from here. So this is how you heal from this building. It's all in one. Pretty cool. As you can see, it's a bunker. Got some cool features on it, and same as the Americans. If you build something, I'm pretty sure Pioneers come out here and construct it for you. It's pretty cool. And you'll have your Grenadier squad, which is a 6-man squad. I'll show you them in a little bit. They can actually, your mainline infantry, and they can combine into other squads. Your MG42, of course, the classic. You guys all know about that. The mortar team, which is the 81mm mortar. And then you have your light armored car, which is the SDKFZ 221. It's not the 222 like the other versions, but it comes with the MG42, and it's a good harassing vehicle. And it can be upgraded with the anti-tank weapon, like it's a 50mm or 75. I'm not sure. You guys have to tell me in the comments. And with their interesting feature, you can convert your Grenadier squads into Jaeger light infantry squads, which are good at long range, or Panzer Grenadier squads, which are beasts at close range. This hopefully gets changed because that's a little crazy. Let's go to our second building, the Luftwaffe Field Division CQ. Get your Jaeger light infantry, which are armed with G43s, fire long-range rifle grenades, capture territory 50% faster, and you can also upgrade them with Panzerfaust. You have your sniper. You have your anti-aircraft flak gun team, which is pretty awesome. It's a flak 38 20mm, lay down suppressing volleys. It's like if you've seen Saving Private Ryan, it's that flak gun that tears them apart when they're getting on the Tiger tank. Pretty awesome. And you have your Whirlwind. Back from, I'm not sure if they had it in Co 2. I think they just had the Ostwind. But it's back from Co 1. And your Martyr 3, but they have a Hetzer in the description. Obviously, that's from Company Heroes 2, it looks like. But your Martyr 3, that's from Company Heroes 1 as well. Pretty cool, bringing back the classics. And of course, you need your Advanced Mechanized Tactics to unlock these 2 vehicles. Take a look at that one. As you can see, there's an engine right there, and vehicles are made there. Pretty cool looking buildings. Not bad. Little bunkers. Looks like they're going back with the Company Heroes 1 design, which I highly support. Alright, let's go to Tier 3. The Panzergrenadier Division CQ. As you can see, heavier vehicles are made here. Get some fuel barrels. Pretty awesome. A little German flag on the top, and it's a bunker as well. Reminds me a lot of the Panzer Elite from Company Heroes. Yeah, the buildings even look like similar to them from Company Heroes 1. You have a Panzergrenadier squad, which you can convert there as well. They're very good up close. They have MP44s, or SCG44s, and they have a bundle grenade. They have an 88mm anti-tank gun team, although I think it looks like a, it's a 75mm. Yeah, that's why it looks like a 75mm, but it says 88mm. So I guess it's a Pack 40. I just have it labeled wrong right now. You have your half-track 251. It can be upgraded with the 75mm howitzer. Comes with a little Stummel, and it's good for light artillery. Pretty cool as well. Nebelwerfer, classic, coming back from Co 1 as well. And that's just their longer range or medium range rocket launcher. Pretty awesome. Area denial. Stug 3, classic, can't have Company Heroes without it. Coming from Co 2 actually. Company Heroes 1 had the Stug 4, had 75mm and a MG42. And your last one, Panzer Division CQ, the Strostruppen Squad, elite shock infantry armed with Car 98s and MG42, can assault positions with stick grenade assault and deny area clear buildings with red phosphorus. Pretty cool. Panzer 4, your classic work of the Wehrmacht, and you have a Sturmpanzer Bombard, but it has a Sturmtiger on there for some reason. But those are all pretty cool. And in addition to this, we know that there is a Tiger we saw in the trailer, and we saw a Nashorn in the trailer as well. So if there's any other vehicles that you guys saw, just go ahead and comment below. So let's go ahead and start. First, Engineer Squad. As you can see, 3-man squad with MP40s. I'm not sure what kind of the engineer jacket or whatever they're wearing. They have flamethrower upgrade and the utility upgrade, which wire cutters, and they can get minesweepers. Buildings they can build: sandbag wall, barbed wire fence, fighting nest, which is actually, it's like a wooden bunker, as you can see. It's not super heavy, but it's ideal for like a light defense. You can put infantry in it. They have hedgehogs as well. Hopefully they'll get a dragon's teeth to make them more iconic. The mines, which they just leave them there. You can pretty much see them once they're there. And the concrete bunker, which is just like your base bunker, which is also just a heavier fighting position. I'm sure it'll be able to be upgraded as time goes on. There's your Grenadier Squad. It's a 6-man squad, all armed with Car 98s. Should maybe give them a team leader or squad leader, armed with a G43 or something. But right now they have that they can construct a fighting nest, barbed wire, and sandbags as well. Depending on when you play them, you either get the incendiary grenade or a regular hand grenade, which is either one is pretty cool. I think I like the incendiary grenade better. I think it's 5 munitions more, but it's definitely worth it. So yeah, they can merge as well. They're all those defenses, and they capture territory faster once they get veterancy, I'm pretty sure. Good at medium and long range with their rifles. Yeah, capture territory 25% faster than standard infantry. I'm not sure what standard infantry, since everything captures faster than it. Let's go to Jaeger light infantry. They have G43s, and you can upgrade them with the Panzerfaust, or Panzerschreck, my apologies. And that one's a glitchy there, so you can't see them right there. There's 2 wrecks right there. And those guys can capture territory 50% faster than standard infantry, which we still don't know what standard infantry is. But they can also camouflage passively in cover, so that's pretty cool. They're like your long range units. So they're lighter, but they're better at capturing territory, and they're good versus anti-tank. Next we have our best squad, in my opinion, Panzergrenadier squad with the STG-44 assault rifles. Looks like they camouflage in cover as well. Pretty cool. Must be a veterancy thing. And then they have the bundle grenade, which is like Company Heroes 1. They had the bundle grenade, the stormtroopers. And they also have a sprint ability. And as well, they can breach. If you haven't seen breach already, they pretty much just toss a grenade in and then they clear the building, which is awesome. Ability to have close quarters squad. Right, let's go from the top from there. Next we have our good old sniper, which is armed with the G43 scope sniper rifle. Got camouflage face and a hood. Actually looks pretty awesome. And oh wow, veterancy 1 it can get assassinate, so it just fires a shot without revealing position. It's pretty deadly, especially for counter sniping. Next we have, let's just go to 37mm. This thing is pretty awesome. That guy's obviously the animations need some work, but looks pretty badass in my opinion. They have a suppressing fire, so they fire a bit faster, take less damage. It's effective, like, so basically they fire off as much rounds as possible. You can button vehicles, which is pretty cool. Camouflage, at Veterancy 1. You can reverse them out so the gun stays facing that way, and you can tell them to hold fire. Pretty cool little squad. I like this addition. New little weapon to be added. Obviously, I'm sure it'll be good versus aircraft as well, though, which will hamper the allies. There's our 221 armored scout car. Comes with the MG42 up here, but you can upgrade it with this Panzergrenadier 41. I'm not sure. It looks like a 75 or a 50 millimeter. Still has a light armor, but it's got a good punch now, so it can challenge tanks, but usually can't go toe to toe with them. But lighter vehicles it can take out, like all the armored cars. Then we have there's a good old reliable Goliath worth 100 and sets off a big boom. We'll show you that in a little bit. Let's go to our next weapon squad. Ooh, all-time favorite of mine, the Nebelwerfer. They got the British one from Company Heroes 2 right now, but it's got its standard issue barrage, which is pretty dang far. And then in addition, it has the white phosphorus, the Vet 1, which blocks line of sight and burns anything that goes in it. Willie Pete. Got a 4-man crew as well. Let's move on to, oh yeah, our Pak 40. It's labeled as an 88 millimeter, but that's clearly a Pak 40 75 millimeter anti-tank gun. The workhouse of the German army. Got a 4-man crew as well, and it can camouflage at Veterancy 1. Has a fire tracer round. Increased penetration and accuracy for a short duration. So pretty much tracer round just helps them aim. It's pretty cool. Ability that makes sense. There's one of those bunkers with the upgraded MG42 squad in it. Let's go over to our half track. Got 2 MG42s right off the bat. You don't even have to garrison it, which is more than you can say for the American one. You can upgrade it to a 75 millimeter Stummel, so basically it can fire high explosive at direct fire, and it can fire at a decent range too. So it's a very good upgrade, and only cost 90. So in addition, it can also reinforce like all half tracks. It can recrew. First 50, you can send out 2 guys, and they recrew 2 or 3, I think. They recrew your weapon. And the half track moves slowly but remains camouflage while in combat. Vet 1, which is pretty cool. You can just sneak around. There's some of the wrecks of the vehicles that died earlier. And let's move on to good old Flak Panzer. Flak Panzer got this thing, the Vet 2. Got 3 men in its turret, and it's got a 4 20 millimeter cannons. It's very good against infantry and aircraft and light vehicles, as you can see. You can upgrade with camouflage nets to camouflage it while it's not moving. And so it's really good at destroying aircraft. I guess that's just there to remind you that it can. Next we have our good old Marder 3 tank destroyer. It shows a Hetzer on there once again, but once again from Company Heroes 1. This thing is pretty awesome. Got the white cross in it. And 2-man crew inside besides the driver. And I'm not sure if there's a radio operator. It looks like there's only one. But also has a camouflage netting, as you can see it has right here. It's kind of glitchy right now. Recon sweep. Scans the area for nearby units in the fog of war. Pretty cool. And it has anti-tank shells. So it increases penetration. So very good versus vehicles, but lighter armor. And it might be able to get damaged by infantry. I haven't tried it out that much right now. And let's go ahead and show you guys all these in action before we move on to the heavier ones. It's funny because I'll post the link in how you change this. You basically change your campaign save game, so you'll be giving up your campaign. But it replaces it, and then you fight Germans with Germans, which is great. Veterans 3. These guys are standing in the fire. We missed the first shot. Bundle grenade looks the same right now, just has a longer timer and does a lot more damage. Let's see. Get this thing to fire.
We're attacking that target.
Looks like it's firing 2 shells of that. So just increases the rate of fire a little bit. Pretty cool.
Awaiting orders, Commandant. Let's not waste time here. Kill them.
Alright, let's take out this 221. Bar nibble if I want to take him out. I'm not sure how much damage the Goliath does in this game.
We stand ready to receive orders.
Poof. Friendly fire. Alright, take out the nibble woofer. Looks like we got an enemy vehicle over here.
Well done, men. We did what we came here to do.
Alright, get the Pack 40 to fire off. Let's move on to our heavier tanks. The Stug 3, you can upgrade it with the MG42, and he also gets a defensive first strike ability if he gets a fire first, and I think it's better than C1. Also has high explosive rounds that do more damage to infantry, so it can be a proper assault gun. Let's get this, here's our Sturm Panzer 4 Brumbar. See how effective it is versus this Black Panzer. Very effective. Seems to be having issues to move the Stug over. Overshooting quite a bit. There's that first strike. Just half-shotted. 2-shotted. Dang. Going down very quickly with that first strike ability. Brumbar being the most expensive vehicle at the moment. It's like 120 fuel, I believe. Yeah, 120 fuel, 420 manpower. Next we have the Panzer 4, which can also be upgraded with the MG42 on top. It's a workhouse tank.
Orders! We have a target.
Pioneer squad
For
stands
some reason
ready
it can
for order.
garrison infantry. That ends
Jawohl.
like
Pioneer squad moving out.
Out rounds. Eyes on approach.
and then we have our elite infantry, the Stoßtruppen, which they can throw red phosphorus grenades, which is going to hurt everyone in the area that moves through it. And also blocks sight as well. And then there's stick grenade assault, so every man in the squad will throw a grenade, so anything that stays in there is just going to be absolutely devastated. It only costs 40, so it's not that bad. And the squad is armed with an MG42 and all Kar 98s besides that. So they're very effective at medium and long range, it seems.
Heavy Panzer here. We have our coordinates.
Go ahead and use the off-map naval artillery.
Oh, damn it! Fight, Kinder! Don't wait for them! They're shooting at you! Please, that's the enemy!
As you can see, when it hits, it can be quite effective, but overshoots quite a bit, just like the predecessor in the first one. Another upgrade you can get is you can make these repair bunkers, which this one has been made. So you just drive up to them and they repair. I'm sure they'll have engineers in the future, but that's for right now. Shots going out. And in addition, here is the Stummel, which obviously doesn't look like it's complete yet, because it's pushing through the half track at the moment. Also has a hold down, so it'll be able to lock down, which is pretty interesting. Go ahead and get it, fire barrage.
What do you need? Awaiting your get that wire down.
Engines warm and guns on season.
Give us our orders. Stop everything.
Maybe it was just out of. But it can be used as direct and indirect fire, which is pretty awesome. But let's go ahead and defeat our enemy.
Crew, we're on combat patrol. I want eyes everywhere. Engage on sight. Get other guns to react.
You need us on the move.
Follow me. Like you really care.
Go ahead and capture some territory, because I don't want to lose this actually. Victory points go super quick on this map actually. I'm the other maps in general.
Pick up your feet. We need that point. Move out.
Benson in barrage.
Take your bridges, Kinder. That's complete. Despite our best efforts, huh?
Go ahead and cut them off from their territory.
We're grenadiers capturing.
Incendiary barrage. hope you guys enjoyed watching the Germans, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and goodbye.